What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to Maniaci Games. Welcome to another episode of WWE 2K22 Universe Mode NXT 2.0. We are fresh off the heels of NXT TakeOver in your house, and we have all new champions here on NXT. But first, breaking news. As you see, as I said, all new champions here on NXT, but Dolph Ziggler has suffered a minor injury. He went into TakeOver in your house with a minor injury and still went through it. So the Dirty Dogs will be gone from NXT 2.0 just for a little bit until Dolph Ziggler is back to full health. Now, on to tonight's show. This is Money in the Bank week, baby. We got to do it big. We're going to start it off with Kaylee one-on-one with Nikki Cross. Not ASH, but Nikki Cross tonight. And also one-on-one, Wesley looking to carve out a singles career for himself, goes one-on-one with Ezekiel. No, I'm playing Elias one-on-one. And in our main event, this man earned an opportunity at NXT TakeOver in your house, defeated Cesaro. He goes one-on-one with the NXT champion Kevin Owens tonight, and the championship is on the line. We ain't wasting no more time. Let's start the show. Fresh off the heels of an incredible In Your House, it's time for NXT 2.0 to continue to make history. Let's go. What better way to kick off NXT than with some women's action? Listen, you know Charlotte Flair, the new NXT Women's Champion, is going to be watching this match with a very keen eye, because this woman right here, Miss Kaylee, dominated NXT 2.0 for 649 days as the NXT UK Women's Champion. You know that NXT Women's title is on her vision board. It's on her goals. But we don't get handed championship opportunities here in NXT. No, you got to work for it. It's a new era, and it's underway. Kaylee and Nikki Cross to start off the show. As I reminded y'all, listen, just to remind y'all, I should say, in our main event tonight, new NXT champion Kevin Owens one-on-one with Ricochet, and the championship is on the line. Kevin Owens, fresh off a fatal four-way ladder match victory at In Your House over Gargano, Sami Zayn, and Tommaso Ciampa. Like I said, we got to continue to make history. And we got the battle of the UK pretty much in this match. Talk about someone that's been through the motions during her time here in the WWE. From the black and gold days of NXT, from Sanity to the main roster to Alexa Bliss's tag team partner to almost a superhero and back. Nikki Cross says she's got to go back to her roots. She's got to find that hunger once again. You know, in all due respect to Nikki Cross, I mean, she's been Raw Women's Champion under the Nikki ASH name, but never under Nikki Cross. Never as herself. Can she right that wrong by starting with a victory over Kaylee tonight? Here we go. Crowd is ready. That NXT atmosphere. The grind don't stop here. And Nikki Cross not wasting any time on Miss Kaylee. If you are new to my universe mode, I do not play any of these matches. This is all CPU operated. Storylines will be created due to the outcome of the match. Whoever wins it, they win it. I may have my favorites going into these matches, but I do not play anything. Just to show you my hands up here, I do not play any of these matches. Our pay-per-view Money in the Bank coming up after SmackDown. Listen, that pay-per-view is going to go crazy, man. I don't know who's going to win the ladder match for the men and the women, but honestly, whoever it is, man, just know they're going to be a star if they're not already. But nonetheless, back to this action. Kaylee and Nikki Cross. And I'm glad Nikki got more serious. You know, the Nikki ASH, you know, it was good for the kids. It was good for the merch. But Nikki Cross needs to go back to her roots. She got to realize the kids aren't winning her championships. The kids aren't elevating her career. You're putting a smile on everybody else's face. But what about you, Nikki? What about you? I think that's where it clicked for Nikki Cross here. And Kaylee Ray showing exactly why she was NXT Women's Champion. I should say NXT UK Women's Champion for as long as she was. Very well accomplished. I know personally I would love to see Kaylee Ray one-on-one with Charlotte Flair for the NXT Women's Championship. Not to take anything away from Nikki, but she has a lot more to prove tonight, in my personal opinion, than Kaylee Ray does. Little tie-up following this match. Wesley one-on-one with Elias, as Elias makes his NXT return tonight, and Wesley makes his singles competition debut in this universe mode. And we got an NXT Championship match for our main event, man. What more could you ask for? Kaylee Ray kick right to the gut of Nikki Cross. Looking to end it, but Nikki Cross reverses into a tornado-like DDT onto Kaylee Ray. Nikki Cross, gotta wonder what she's looking for now. We've seen this many times before from Miss Cross. Kaylee Ray may be discombobulated. Shoulders down, leg is hook, counter ref. Counter ref, no, and Kaylee Ray kicks out. Nikki Cross, you can't let frustration get to the best of you. We know during Nikki Cross's time in NXT, the first time, you know, she had a couple loose screws. I mean, I'm not gonna say she ever had, you know, everything right in her mind, but you know, she needs to control her emotions, or it might be her downfall in this match. Kaylee Ray now going for the cover. Looking to impress the new NXT Women's Champion Charlotte, who scored a win over Asuka back at NXT TakeOver in Your House. Declaring NXT her queendom once again. Who's going to tell Charlotte otherwise? Kaylee Ray, splash, shades of the lace, Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Here's the cover. No, and Nikki Cross kicked out at 1. Kaylee Ray's been in there with the toughest of the toughest in the women's division here in NXT and NXT UK. Now here's the cover now onto Kaylee Ray. No, and another kick out. Nikki and Kaylee, they need that one big move, that one big turning point of a move to put this match away. Clothesline there, followed by another one. Nikki Cross building up momentum, taking down Miss Ray. And Nikki, we've seen this before, connects. Got to get her away from the ropes. The longer you wait, the less of an advantage you got for it being a 3, but let's see how it turns out. And Nikki Cross is victorious over a former NXT UK Women's Champion, the longest reigning NXT UK Women's Champion in history, Miss Kaylee Ray. Wow, okay. Like I said, you know, I don't play any of these matches. I would have loved to see Kaylee Ray win tonight. But Nikki Cross winning, it brings an interesting twist. Because you better believe Nikki Cross might be easing on up in the line towards Miss Charlotte Flair and an NXT Women's Championship at a future date. Crowd here tonight may not like it, but Nikki Cross finding her footing once more here in NXT. Welcome back to NXT 2.0. And here we go, set for singles action. This match, pretty much a wild card of a matchup tonight here on NXT 2.0. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wesley. Wesley's accomplishments, they speak for themselves, forever repping that MSK. But looking to etch out his own name here on NXT 2.0. He's been NXT Tag Team Champions a couple of times. Won the Dusty Classic. He's done a lot. He's done a lot in his career. But now, Mr. Wesley is looking to possibly become the next face here of NXT. And that's the special thing about this brand. New stars are created every week. You never know who's going to be the next to blow here in NXT, whether it's black and gold or rainbow. I don't know, however you would define this new era of NXT. It's all up for grabs. And this should be very interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Hello, I am Elias. And as the man who holds the power of the wind in his fist, I've got one question for everybody here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias?
Very vocal crowd.
Now, I have been all across the world. I've been to Paris, I've been to Italy, all across Europe, South America, South Africa, you name it. Elias has been there, and it has brought me here tonight. And it seems everywhere I go, no matter what I do, a universal truth follows me. And I am certain that everyone here knows it. It is that WWE stands for...
Walk with Elias!
I said WWE stands for...
Walk with Elias!
Well, I gotta tell you, I certainly came prepared with a song tonight, but before I get started, I need you all to do a few things for me. I need you to silence your cell phones, hold your applause, and shut your mouths. I'm waiting for a town that's not such a disgrace.
Oh.
But I see so many stupid people, I want to punch them in the face.
Oh, come on, Elias.
I'm waiting for a town that's not such a disgrace.
Come on, Elias.
But I see so many stupid people, I want to punch them in the face.
I mean, you can't deny the man's talent on a guitar now. Come on. Nonetheless, Elias set for one-on-one action against Wesley. And I'm going to tell y'all this. Personally, I do not see anything special in the Ezekiel character. I don't know if it's just me, but I can't get attached to it. I don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. He just looks too generic, too bland. Why in the world did they get rid of Elias? Why did they get rid of the Elias character? It was gold. It was gold. Entertaining. Everything, man. You could do a lot with that character. It was their poor booking, their poor writing that made the Elias character fail. Like Ezekiel, I mean, I'm going to give it some more time, but I see nothing special in the Ezekiel character. Nonetheless, here we go. Wesley, Elias, a win tonight for one of these men would definitely do them wonders here, especially fresh off the heels of an NXT, event like in your house. Everything's up for grabs here. Pete Dunne needs a challenger. After tonight, either Kevin Owens or Ricochet will need a challenger. And I look at Wesley. If there's one thing about Wesley, man, he's been grinding. He's wrestled in other companies. Other wrestling companies been grinding for years to get to this point, to get to the promised land of WWE. Wesley, like I said, has done so much here on NXT already as a tag team competitor. But on this new era, trying to make a name for himself as a singles guy. Not many people can really make a transition as successful, leaving a tag team, becoming a singles guy. A lot of people fall flat on their face with that. And Wesley getting very creative with his kicks, with his knees, keeping Elias grounded. And Wesley, you look at him, you see a star. You see a star in Wesley. The sky's the limit for this kid. And that's a fact. Wesley, as quick as they come, possibly the quickest on the brand, honestly. And now look at this man fly. Elias really hasn't gotten any momentum going. Once again, Wesley keeping Elias grounded. this just isn't good. He's trying to destroy the arms of Elias. He's not going to be able to even pick up a guitar for a little while after this match. Elias now getting a little frustrated. Kick right to the gut of Wesley. Momentum has changed now to a standing spine buster. Elias going up to the top. But Wesley right there, no. Almost came to disaster. With an axe handle drop down onto the former NXT Tag Team Champion. You know, you look at Elias in his time in NXT. Oh, before, you know, he hasn't really accomplished a lot. Never became NXT Champion. You know, very, you know, entertaining individual, no doubt about that. But, you know, it's time to win some championships. And now look at the standing Hurricane Runner from the top rope. Hold on, from the top turnbuckle, and a kick out from Elias. No doubt about it, Elias is dazed after that one. Oh, moves out of the way of that flying forearm. Wesley ducks the clothesline. Now Wesley, look at this again. Throwing caution to the wind. I see so many similarities. When you look at Wesley and you look at the man that's challenging the new NXT champion Kevin Owens tonight, Ricochet. You know, two very similar styles, two very similar, you know, amounts of speed. You can't really hold these guys back. It's like two superheroes here in NXT. Wesley now. Once again, he's been heavily focused on keeping Elias grounded, heavily focused on the arms, the back, kicking the face of Elias. This move right here has been Wesley's best friend throughout this match. Now if I'm Wesley, I gotta look for a big move to try to put Elias away. Super kick. Elias might be knocked out after that one. Wesley going up top. Wesley, oh! That would have been masterpiece right there if he would have connected. I was even still moving. He threw caution to the wind, crashed and burned, and Elias, like a shark that smells blood in the water, is going to take advantage of this. Oh, man. This is what Elias does best. He might not ever have momentum going his way in a match, but one slip up from his opponent, he's going to take advantage. Just like that. That could be it. That could be it. Here's the cover. No, and Wesley's still alive in this match. Crowd here tonight digging this match. Elias, no telling what he was looking for, but Wesley now firing off shots, turning it up. Turning it up. Look at this athleticism. And Wesley, this kid is amazing and fun to watch. No doubt about it, going to be a star here. And once again, his go-to move in this match. Go-to offense right here that's been working thus far. Why change what's working? Better believe all of Dayton, Ohio's eyes on Wesley tonight. Those that are tuning into NXT, as he is doing his hometown proud. Oh, Elias moves out of the way of another forearm. With that running knee to the face. May have dazed Mr. Wesley. Wesley now. Can't let Elias get anything going. Enziguri just took Elias down. Oh, and a hard right hand. And look at this again. Again. It's only so many of these that Elias can take. Only so much that Elias can take in this match. Ooh. Now those jabs mixed in with the chops and the super kick, taking Elias down. And again, look at this. Elias does not have an answer for this move. Every time he gets grounded like this, I know it's frustration that's building in Elias right now. Wesley is just running circles around Elias in this match. And Wesley now, the second time a charm, and it is. Connects. Could that be it? Wesley victorious in his first ever singles match here in universe mode on NXT 2.0. Pretty impressive win for Mr. Wesley. Elias tried taking advantage, but nothing was gonna work for Elias after that one, man. Wesley victorious tonight, and better believe he is on that radar. Pete Dunne, Kevin Owens, Ricochet, whoever, Wesley's here to stay. It is main event time. It is about the NXT Championship. You can't hear him, but this following contest set for one fall is for the NXT Championship. Let's go. Let's go. Can lightning strike twice within a 1 week time span for this man who came back to NXT, who was signed back to NXT from Triple H for one reason: to reach a mountain that he never could the first time here. That's the top of the mountain. That's the NXT Championship. Everything has been moving very fast for Mr. Ricochet. 48 hours ago, stepped into the ring with Cesaro. Pound for pound, one of the best performers on the roster today. Came out victorious. And what we found out at In Your House was a #1 contenders match. It is the week of Money in the Bank. The Money in the Bank pay-per-view following SmackDown, which will be the next episode of my universe mode. After SmackDown will be the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. But you know we got to do a big Money in the Bank week. We got the NXT Championship on the line. And ladies and gentlemen, this has officially just become the Kevin Owens Show. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is once again the big dog here in NXT. Once again sitting atop his throne here in NXT. No doubt about it, Kevin Owens was a very dominant NXT champion back in the black and gold days. Can you imagine how embarrassing it would be for Kevin Owens to lose that championship here tonight to Ricochet, just a couple of days after winning it? Better believe Sami Zayn, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa just chomping at the bit. Chomping at the bit. Wishing they could get one more crack at that title. You know, the best of the four-man won at In Your House in that ladder match. Kevin Owens, you know, he was just smarter in that match. He came out with the win, won that championship, defending it here tonight, a fighting champion. Here we go. That's what it's all about. The biggest prize here in NXT 2.0. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about. Can Ricochet reach the top of the mountain? Finally, win that championship and prove all his naysayers wrong. Prove all his doubters wrong. Prove all the execs in this company wrong. Here we go. A little bit of David versus Goliath, but the speed of Ricochet is going to be his most profitable offense in this match. As we saw, and Ricochet, the lights may have been too bright. And just that moment right here, you got to slow it down, Ricochet. Don't get caught up. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Kevin Owens, sure one of the most dangerous individuals in this business. And Ricochet getting very crafty on Owens here tonight. And again, Kevin Owens, this man is in trouble. This man is in trouble. Imagine the laughing stock that Kevin Owens would be if he lost that NXT Championship tonight. It's another reminder, I'm not playing any of these matches. If Kevin Owens retains tonight, great. But if Ricochet wins tonight, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I don't know how I'm gonna book it going forward with Kevin Owens pretty much being a transitional champion. And so far, man, it's all Ricochet. It is all Ricochet in this match. Owens, no. Kevin Owens, you know, I say Ricochet got a little bit more of an advantage. You know, take away size. Kevin Owens was just in a ladder match. A very brutal ladder match at In Your House just 48 hours ago. Ricochet, of course, had an incredible match. A match that pretty much stole the night against Cesaro. But I know Kevin Owens' body is banged, is bruised, is battered. Now Ricochet gonna go to work on Owens. Now look at this strength of Ricochet. Woo! That boy must have been in the gym. Wait a minute. Could that be it? Ricochet pull off an upset? No, and Kevin Owens still in it. Kevin Owens still in it. Man. Now Ricochet going up top. Wait a minute. Oh, and Kevin Owens, he saw it coming. He saw it coming. But I mean, Kevin Owens, as dangerous as they come, you do something like that, he's going to be there to correct the mistake. He's going to take advantage of it. Ricochet trying to fire off shots on Owens. Oh, and a code breaker. Code breaker. To Mr. Ricochet. Stunner. Stunner. No, Ricochet kicked out. I thought that was it. Oh, man, I thought that was it. Okay, Kevin Owens just hit Ricochet with his best. And now Owens, we've seen a big man fly. Oh, frog splash was countered. Tit for tat. And it's NXT Championship match. Now Ricochet, now Kevin Owens grounded. It's like Ricochet receiving that stunner and kicking out of the stunner. Like, I don't know what Kevin Owens can even do now. I mean, you could probably try another stunner, but I don't know. Now Ricochet going up top. And Owens coming to now. Got to go to plan B. Ricochet, no. And Owens too quick for Ricochet to even get a response in. Oh, flattening Ricochet like a pancake. Owens is not the smallest guy in the ring, but he can definitely move like one. Now look at this. Ooh. And Owens looking for it once more. Only so much of this Ricochet can take. And Owens. Ooh. Nothing pretty about Kevin Owens' offense. Stumping a mud hole into Ricochet, but Ricochet got an answer. Owens, oh, getting caught up. All I know is one more stunner to Ricochet and it's over. It's wraps. It's curtains for Mr. Ricochet if Kevin Owens gets one more stunner on him. And Owens now looking to slow down the offense in a way. Looking to slow down the Flash himself. Mr. Speed himself, Ricochet. Fighting out of it somehow. Now Ricochet, ooh. No way, this is some distance now, Ricochet. You might want to rethink this, I don't know. I think Ricochet is having second thoughts, okay. That could be his downfall. Ooh, DDT, down on Owens. And that might be the sweet spot. Ricochet, that might be the sweet spot. Ricochet, going up top, oh! I don't know, he caught all of that. I don't think he caught all of that. Did he catch all of that? Oh, Kevin Owens. Wow. That close to losing his championship. And Ricochet. He's just creating more and more offense as he goes. Looking for it once more. That's it. That's it. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a new NXT champion. Yo. No way in hell is Kevin Owens now a transitional champion. Ricochet has achieved it. He's reached the top of the mountain of NXT 2.0. Good night. What's going to happen now? Yo,